The next one is called as typecasting. We often encounter situations where there is a need to store a value of one type into a variable of another type. In such situations, we must cast the value to be stored by preceding it with the type name in parentheses. Here, the typecasting means the process of converting one data type into another data type. In Java, many situation occurs where you want to store the data of one type into the data of another type. For example, if you already stored some data in a long format, integer long, and you want to store that data into integer type, the type conversion should be done there, long int to integer type. In that case, we have to use a typecasting here, which is placed inside the brace. Here we have to specify which type I have to convert. Now this is the syntax here. Type means which type you have to convert. This mentioned here, type variable 1 is equal to type variable 2. Now the different type of data is converted into this type and store it in this variable. Now I have explained with some example here. Now I have stored one integer data type with value m is equal to 50. Now I have to convert this m integer type to byte type. Here it occupies 4 bytes and this n occupies only single byte. Okay, now what I have to do, I have to write one typecasting here. Here I have to tell the compiler I am converting the integer type into byte type. This is the essential part of the Java. If you are not writing the typecasting in Java, it shows error message. Especially when you are converting from a data which is having higher magnitude to a lower magnitude. That means you are converting your int which is having 4 byte into byte which is having a single byte. Means large value stored in a small area. Here there is no any data loss occurs because 50 is a very small number which can be easily stored in a byte. But if you are storing here 500 and try to store it in a byte, then the data loss occurs because byte can store only a value between minus 128 to plus 127. It cannot store the 500. So we have to give the compiler I am forcibly converting that int type to byte type. If you are not writing the typecasting, Java won't convert it because there is a possibility of data loss. We may lose the data m value. So Java will prevent you. For that one, you have to write typecasting here. In this second statement, the integer type is converted into byte type and store it in a value n. Now, in similar way, I have used here m is the integer type converted into long, and long that value stored in the count. Here in this case, actually the typecasting is optional. Java knows that integer can be converted into long type because long take 4 bytes. Long take 8 bytes and integer take 4 bytes. Here the magnitude is smaller here. M magnitude is smaller. Now, this casting is often necessary when a method returns type different than one we are required. This type of typecasting is mainly used when you call any method and that method return different type than which is you are storing there. For example, method return long type and we are storing that value in an integer variable. In such situation, we need casting. Now these are the some of this table shows where whenever you convert a one type to another type, in which case the data loss will be less or no data loss. For example, if you convert a byte type to any one of this, like short, char, int, long, float, double. If you convert byte type to any one of these, there is no any data loss. If you convert short into these type, there is no any data loss. If you convert integer type to long, float, double, there is no any data loss. Like here, long to float, double, I can easily convert without any data loss. But if you try to convert long to integer type, there is a possibility of data loss. Long is larger value than the int.